Okay, so this is not a Finding Art episode. I am supposed to be coaching someone, and this is not switching over properly. But hey, here we go. So basically, there's this Protoss here that is going to be watching this. And yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Xenodor's 10 Commandments of StarCraft. Okay, decent gateway timing so far. Oh, that's not a gateway, that's a forge. Okay, so basically this gateway is like 3 minutes, 4 minutes late. That gateway was supposed to go down after the pylon on 12 supply. So the time that you put your forge down, you're supposed to have put down your gateway. Right now, you should be putting down your, or actually a minute ago, you should have put down your cyber, and then if you want to go Stargate, as you implied, you would be putting down your Stargate anywhere from the last minute to right now, depending on exactly how you want to do your Stargate. So your cyber is really late. It should have gone down ages ago. Okay, so okay. When you build cannons, the point of a cannon is first and foremost detection, followed by defense. So the point of a cannon is not to defend your base. It is to buy you time and grant you a kind of vision. That being said, unless your opponent goes for mass muta, or some sort of mass air in which you must build cannons because you have no other alternative defense, you should never have more than 3 cannons per base. 1 cannon at the front, 2 cannons in the mineral line. That is the maximum that you would ever have in terms of cannons. So this is way too many cannons from what you should have. Now, you've realized that your opponent is going Ling Baneling. So what you need to be doing is going for some sort of counter. You can either use any tech path to counter Ling Bane as a Protoss player. If you go for Twilight, you get charge lots, and you mix charge lots and blink and stalkers. They don't have to have blink. If you want to use Stargate, Lings and Banelings don't shoot up, so it really doesn't matter what. And if you're going for Robo, you have to tech all the way up to Colossus. But the Colossus is probably the safest counter because it doesn't just wreck Ling Bling, it also deals with Hydras, Roaches, Infestors, any infestation tech really. And it's not stopped by any Zerg ground force until Vipers come into play. Not that Vipers are a ground unit, but the way a Viper mechanics works allows you to deal with that. Okay, good. You've gone for your Colossus Den. Now, you really do need to take your expansion by long time ago. This is really late. So you're taking your expansion now at the 12-minute mark. You need to take it at least 4 minutes earlier. Now, you feel uncomfortable doing that because you have all these cannons all over your main. An expansion is about 2 cannons in terms of minerals. It's 2 cannons and a pylon. So, like, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, at least 14 cannons here. And however many extra pylons you had to build to support that. So, that could be, I mean, that's like, let's see. That's well over 2,000 minerals. 2,000 minerals, you'd have the production. You could actually build a proper army, so you wouldn't have all these zealots and colossi. You could actually have like a stalker ball underneath it. So like right now your army has no anti-air. So if you move out and you get hit by mutas, you're dead. So you could actually have stalkers or archons or phoenixes if you had taken your expansion and moved on. The other thing that is sorely missing from this is that you have your base on 24 probes and 3 in each for the minerals and 3 on each gas. You want to make as many probes as possible. However, ideal saturation is not 24. They really haven't fixed this in their display, but your mining efficiency drops off exponentially once you pass 16 workers. As a result, every 16 after you have 16 workers in a base, you really do need to take that expansion or stop probe production and pour that economy that you would use for probes into building more army or more tech. One of those two must occur. I suggest, since you're not very familiar with the game yet, take an expansion. When you hit 16 at your main and 3 on each gas, it's time to expand. Then you don't have to worry. Am I at the 8-minute mark? Am I at the 5-minute mark? Where am I in the game? Okay, so this is what I mean. The Colossus is good. It does a lot of work, but you don't have anything to really help the Colossus. Like these zealots, they're great when they have charge. They're great when they have +1. But there is nothing behind them. They don't have any strength. So you can't take that fight. You don't have the capacity to actually get it rolling. Okay, now you've started to mix in stalkers. That is slightly better. And you have 2 robos, which is kind of strange for being set up like this, but that's fine. You need to take your other expansion now. It looks kind of funny, but like normally you would be... So the normal expansion progression is somewhere in the 4-minute to 8-minute mark you take your first expansion. Then every 4 minutes after that you take your next expansion until you're on 3 base economy. 3 base economy means that you have 16 probes on each mineral on the 3 mineral lines, as well as at least 4 gas fully saturated. Why gas is different from mining, I don't really know. I imagine it has to do with the fact that you have to build that assimilator.